Today, my topic is about dating and marriage among Shanghai 80s generation. I was born in 1983, and I'm a Shanghainese, and I get married. So it's funny that a person who was born in 1980s in Shanghai to talk about his own generation. So I will compare myself with research findings to be presented here. The data in this presentation comes from our Fudan University survey on the social transformation in Yangtze River Delta. Professor Peng Xizhe is a principal investigator of this project. Maybe if I have time, he can tell more details about this project. And this survey includes many aspects of 80s generation. For example, their education, their job, their childbearing, which will be talked by Professor Shen later, and mating, which I will talk. So I will have three subtopics. One is married couples. I will discuss the extent to which premarital cohabitation has become common. And I also have a comprehensive analysis of associative mating. Associative mating means the similarity between a wife and husband on a given characteristics. So I will test how likely the couples have similar age, education, or family backgrounds. Next, I will talk about the characteristics of people who remain single. And last, I will discuss the general mate preferences in 80s generation. So first, let's see the premarital cohabitation. Frankly speaking, I lived together with my partner before marriage. So I'm nervous. I'm very anxious because I don't know whether I am so open among 18 generation. So when I see the data, I'm relaxed. About 43% of people live together with their partner before marriage in our sample. And next question, how long had people dated their partner before they lived together? About 30% of people had started living together within 6 months of dating. And about 40% of people had dated their partner for 7 to 12 months before they lived together. So about 17% of people started living together within 1 year of dating. So next question, how long had they lived together before marriage? In our data, about 80% of people or couples were married within 1 year of living together. So cohabiting people or couples may have different, may be different with respect to how they see they are living together. So we asked them about whether they have marriage intention before living together. 60% of people had been engaged before they living together, and 34% of people had a clear marriage intention before living together, and only 5.5% of people who had no clear mating intention before living together. So So a quotation from Romeo and Juliet says, if that thy band of love be honorable. Also, there are same words from in Chinese. 不以结婚为目的的恋爱都是耍流氓。So, for the cohabiting people in 80th generation, marriage is the most likely outcome. And also, the data shows the longer the duration of cohabitation, the more satisfied couples are with marriage. Marriage is a serious possibility. For the people who have longer cohabitation, living together may be an opportunity to test the relationship and to solve the problems before reaching a decision. So next question is that true? Birds of a feather flock together. So this is the basic issue of associative mating, which is defined as a similarity between wife and husband on one or some characteristics. And I have examined a vast array of variables, including family background, education, and age. Let's first see the family background. I used the household registration, or called 户口, as an indicator of family background. And in Chinese household registration system, family members within a family may have different 户口. For example, father have a rural 户口, mother have a urban 户口, and their children may follow father 户口 or mother 户口. So I analyze the data based on father 户口 and mother 户口separately. From the data of father 户口, we can see that 40% of couples are from rural 户口, and 31% of couples are both from urban 户口, and there are about 29% of couples who have different 户口, and the same results were found in mother's 户口. So there is a moderate similarity in household registration or family background. Next, let's see the education. Here, 0 means couple have same education, and 1 means they have there are 1 educational level difference. So we can see over 50% of couple have same education levels. So there is a strong similarity in education. Next, see the age. We can see 70% of couples whose age difference is below 3 years old. So there is a moderate similarity in age. And next, let's see the unmarried people. In our sample, 731 people who are unmarried, and 43% are females and 57% are males. And we also want to know whether they want to get married in the future. The answer is 92% said yes. And when do they want to get married? We can see 3 peaks. One is around at 28 years old. Another is the highest peak is around 30 years old. And the last peak is around 34 years old. So the data is same for both men and women. We also want to know whether single people are different. So we compare 3 groups. One is married people, and another group is people who have partner but is not married, and the last group is single people. And we can see that the male group are older than other two groups. And the married group have a little level, lower education level than other two groups. And the single group has the lowest income level. So last, let me discuss the mate preferences. In Western literature, men place relatively emphasis on youth and beauty, whereas women are drawn to mates who show high level of social status or potential earning potential. And also some cross-cultural studies has also found same results. For example, some researchers in America, for example, David Bass found the same results. But how about in China? Here is the pictures of our results. And the first picture shows the quality of a potential female partner. The top three of qualities which make a woman desirable as a marriage partner are life habits, personality, and intelligence. And the least important qualities are political background, and zodiac, or in Chinese 星座, and blood type. So beauty and youth is in the middle, we can see here. This is for a potential female partner. And the next is a potential male partner. The top three of qualities are almost the same as female partner: life habit, personality, and intelligence. And the least important qualities are recall of one's horoscope, which we also called 生辰八字, 8 characters, which represents the year, month, day, and hour of a person's date of birth in a traditional lunar calendar. And the zodiac is also not important, and the blood type. For my personal story, when I dated with my girlfriend first, she asked me about zodiac. And I told her that my zodiac is Sagittarius. She smiled because from the theory of zodiac, my zodiac and hers matched perfectly for marriage. So this girl became my wife now. So in summary, 18th generation in China are traditional or romantic. We can see that the traditional values are still stronger among this generation. But we also see the desire for romance becoming prevalent. So that's all. Thank you very much.